Right. We are streaming, I hope. Oh, yes. Okay, that looks all good. Let me make sure we're also live on YouTube. I think we are. That looks all good. Nice, beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't, I tried a different stream setup. Um, so hopefully that is all good this time around. Um, Let's see. Chalet, blah, blah, blah. YouTube stuff's all good. Visibility private. My YouTube stream, do I have to make it public by default? How do you want to go live? If I go to YouTube, does it pop up? Or do I actually have to... I think I have to set it as public. Weird. I would imagine. Okay, this is my first time. Look, I'm trying to figure all this out. Because I'm doing it a different way. In any case, Joe B, Joe B, Joe B. Sylveon's lost it. It's over. This is a Joe bookmark only stream, apparently. In case we're gonna watch some VODs from Worlds today. It's gonna be a short stream. It's Joe, yeah, wow. Actually just completely gone. It's gonna be a short-ish stream today because I got some coaching to do, so I should honestly like probably just get right into it. And I'm probably not gonna tuber any of these games anyway. So I don't think it matters too much. I'm watching on Setsuko's, or not Setsuko actually. I'm watching on honestly, he has this little factor thing in the bottom. Kind of want to cover it up with something. I guess maybe I can move my face down there, because it looks like there's nothing in the top right. I'll do that. Just because I don't want to give someone else's ads. But yeah, we're watching Solus's VOD, not because I mean this POV we can get anywhere, but after this he starts watching Setsuko, and I believe Setsuko hasn't posted his VODs unless he put them up later. So yeah, I'm gonna watch some of the games that I didn't catch in the morning because I woke up a little bit late. So it looks like this first game, he's got a pretty solid laser core opener with Ash with Static Shiv. It's all good. How do you get Setsuko's VOD from YouTube vids? Yeah, I just explained it. I went to Solus's channel because Solus watched Setsuko's VODs, which is gonna be actually the only way to get them. And then tomorrow I'll be watching all Setsuko's games live, so then my VODs will have Setsuko's games. And hopefully he doesn't care. If Setsuko comes after me and tells me to take my VOD down, then RIP. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. But yeah, man, for anyone who doesn't want spoilers, I don't know. Sorry, mute the stream for the next 20 seconds. Oh, and then he moved the freaking edge up there. Um, but like, but man, day one of Worlds, it's actually kind of lit. It's actually okay, and they're unpausing. It's actually happening. Like NA is actually doing well, and it's not just Setsuko. It's Setsuko in first, and then Replay ended the stream, or ended the day in like what, third or something? Here, I have this right here. Yeah, Replay ends in third, and then Wei Iverson is ninth. So it's like the odds of us actually getting someone to final day is quite high from this spot, and the odds of someone actually winning, I mean, I don't want to get too crazy and say that NA is guaranteed to win Worlds. Oh, I want to try something out. So I'll just do non-copyrighted music for now, but
on stream.
one of the so I'll just play my old lo-fi. But one of the main things, the reason why I changed my stream setup, is so I could do the cool thing, do the cool thing where I can broadcast audio from like Spotify or something, but it doesn't go to the Twitch VOD, so the VOD doesn't get muted. I have to figure out how that's gonna work with like the recording, but I don't know. I'll figure that all out with like this stream and next stream, basically. My God, a sub stream. What's up, Nissa? Yeah, I took Wednesday and Thursday off, which I guess I could have given people some heads up on. But you know, like new sets coming, there wasn't really anything happening. You know, like Worlds was in a few days. Like I was like, if there's gonna be a time to like take a couple of days and like go play Magic with my friends or go like hang out with my girlfriend, like those are gonna be the days to do it. So that's what I did. Okay, so it's a laser core opener. TG Morgana is kind of interesting. I'm honestly so bad at paying attention to schedules, but I'm on Twitch so much I always catch the boys when they're live. Yeah, that's the I always wonder how much like, I mean, I think it matters to some degree having like an actual schedule on something like Twitch, but I always wonder like if you could go live, you know, like 20 hours a week, but like on the same schedule versus like being live 40 hours a week, like isn't 40 hours just like better? You know, even if you were live at like super random times? I would imagine so, but who knows? Have you watched the games yet, or is this your first watch through? I watched most of the games already from Setsuko's POV. I didn't watch this game or I came in the middle of game 2, basically. So yeah, I have been fully spoiled. And then for anyone who is interested, tomorrow we are going to be live viewing the games. So I'm gonna be waking up in the morning, and it should be too lit. We can see Setsuko go first overall. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like I'm pretty sure first 8 is there no diff first versus 8th at the end of tomorrow? It's just the top 8 get promoted to the next day. How did he get it? Sorry, just joined. What? The VOD? I'm watching, if you're curious about the VOD, I'm watching, I mean, this is actually, I think this is main broadcast. No, it's actually not main broadcast, right? This is Setsuko, but he has some weird kind of overlay, maybe? I'm not sure. But I'm watching Solis's stream, who live viewed these games. Yeah. This NCC game is just unacceptable. Wait, what is NCC? I haven't watched this game. Yeah. I'm on Solis. I think his Twitch is like Solis TFT. He live viewed all the games, so his VODs are up. Yeah, top 8 makes it through. Oh, NCC the player. He's in dead last right now. Oh, I know I mean, not paid any attention to his spot whatsoever. So sounds interesting. But yeah, like top 8 makes it through. But like if you go 8th versus if you go first overall, is it just like bragging rights? Like, because top 8 make it through, and then it's checkmate on the final day. So does it just like not matter whatsoever? NCC was insane. It is Camille. Oh, no diff. Okay, so we're like, I mean, not chillin', but we could be like potentially like chillin', right? Because like if literally all Setsuko cares about is being 8th, at the end of the day, here, let me pull this spreadsheet up again, and I'll just pull it over to my other tab so I can actually look at both. How many points is Setsuko ahead from 8th place right now? 8th is 29, Setsuko is 38, so he is 9 points ahead of 8th place. So he's literally like an entire first ahead of 8th. So it seems, I mean, like someone in my YouTube comments was like, don't jinx him, don't jinx him. So I'll try not to jinx him, but it seems very likely Setsuko makes it to final day. And then, you know, like if he's 8th place, going into final day or first place, kind of no diff. I mean, I'm down for him to be first, so it's a more dominant setup. This is like some kind of broadcast, right? He's almost guaranteed. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think I don't want to say guaranteed. Like, because if you just go like 8th, you're like easily out, you know? If you just take like a few 8ths, your entire lead is suddenly gone. But if he keeps playing the way he played today, then we are chilling. And if Mort Dog continues to bless us, then we're chilling. What the fuck is the life bar over augments on VODs? I think it's something to do with the broadcast. I think it happens sometimes with like spectator and tournament realm. But yeah, it's a hint for the new set mechanic. We're gonna have life bars on our augments, and then you're gonna be able to kill your opponent's augments, and they're gonna lose all their augments. It'll be too lit. It just needs to not bot for all 6 games, and I think he's good. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a more cautious person, but I feel like it's not that guaranteed. But maybe it's more guaranteed than I'm giving it credit for. Man, this admin, it was like on kill. It's like I'm like, where do you get this thrill effect from? Reading a lot of chat. But that's from the admin, right? This admin is actually putting in work. Man, his admin, Setsuko's actually had some really clutch just 2 admins today. Like, he had the game that I VOD reviewed. Oh, Spat? Okay, so what actually is his spot this game? He has Morgana Support Augment, Static Shift Guardbreaker. Wait, actually, what is his spot this game? He's holding 2 Pikes, as if he's thinking of playing like a Jhin or something, but it's not like he can really move the Static Shiv over to Morgana. Like, Static Shiv Guardbreaker would make you think that you want to play like an Ox DD game from here, but you don't really want Morgana on that board. I guess there's kind of one open slot on the board on 8. I don't know. I'm curious to see what he plays. This is like a Setsuko game. I don't know. We will see. We'll see. I mean, it also, I guess, depends on last augment. Oh my god, it's Priz last augment. Rolls it, takes think fast. Oh, okay. Oh my god, and full sells the board. So I think he's definitely looking to pivot to Jhin here, based on the way that he's doing this. Hits a fiddle. There's another Jhin. Wow. Okay, definitely needs to keep rolling. He does get to remake the Morgana, which feels really good. He needs a Jhin 2, man. Where's the Jhin 2 at? Anybody know? Did he ever... He didn't hit a single Viego, right? Okay, kind of awkward. But we take those. Because, so, like, he was able to remake the Morgana, so now he can move Static Shiv over there. He has the Guardbreaker Jhin. Like, now his board looks very, very solid. His 1.5 speed made him look like a god. Yeah, it always looks so nuts to think fast roll downs when you're, on sped up. Man, this is a little awkward, isn't it? I mean, yeah, like, are you actually cutting Rift Maker here for a Rift Walker here? Is he up to Viego? The caster's called out. Oh, rest in peace. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to do these kind of roll downs. Oh, right. So this is NCC's setup with the Camille 3. Oh, and it's Rift Walker Crown, I think it's called, as their prismatic. Pretty interesting. I mean, his board still looks very good. He would ideally like to find a Viego, but I mean, what are his Renegades that he's playing right now? Yo, thank you for the resub, Cowboys. 11 months, almost a year. My god. We're playing, look, I don't care about this board. Get me off of, and I got so baited. It is, oh, he has the Renegade Spat, right? So it's just Leona plus this, plus Renegade Asol. So, like, yeah, I mean, he doesn't actually need, yeah, this is strongest board. Good on Setsuko to not get baited by the fact that, like, you know, obviously, most players would just default to saying I need to play the Riftwalker board here, but recognize that, I mean, that's not his strongest board right now. He can't be playing this Pike one on his board when he'd be playing, like, an Atrox too. 11 months. My god. But yeah, I mean, in some ways, maybe you would prefer a Viego. Why is the augment thingy on the side of the board have a health bar? Yeah, it's some kind of bug with Spectator that happens sometimes. But yeah, I don't know what causes it, but it's pretty hilarious. Man, he is kind of getting wrecked though. I'm surprised how many of these fights that he lost 2 fights after think fasting into this board. Because normally when you think fast into a board that's this strong on stage 4, you like win the rest of the stage. Because I mean, like, no one else at this point in the game has Jhin 2, Asol 2 kind of stuff, you know? So now, once he can actually go 8 here, he can get Riftwalker back in and then just cut the Leona for it. Means you lose out on one of your stacks of Aegis, which feels a little bit bad. Renans? And then random Rod left over? Is there any reason not to do that? Seems good to me. What else could you... I mean, you go like GS. I mean, you could put an item onto Asol if you really want to, but he is going to go GS. GSJG. Okay. So he prioritizes getting a 3-item Asol over a 3-item Jhin here. Interesting. Oh! And loses the fight. Like a beast. It's an interesting like little puzzle there. Because yeah, I mean, those are the only 2 real options, Renans or GSGG. And he wants the completed item on Asol over the completed item on Jhin. Unless he thinks like Renans is worse, but I would be surprised. Like both of those items are very, very good on Jhin. And see a Camille 3 on 3-3 and proceed a win streak over 2 stages. Yeah, like just looking at his HP, he was like this amount of HP at like middle of stage 3, like probably at like 3-3. Right. Actually, man, taking a surprising amount of losses here just with this board. But like, what's there even to roll for? Like, he's rolling it down, but like, What do you even do? Like, I guess you can play 5 Renegade with Viego, but like you've lost your Leona, and you'd have to cut so many good units, and it's not like you can cut Morgana. It's actually a scary spot. I don't know what's going out of placing this game, but this game looks kind of doomed. It's so nuts that to think fast and stabilize very hard. Okay. Last item for Jin here. It's, yeah, ideally we'd like, yeah, that's kind of rough. Yeah, ideally you definitely want that, just GS for Jin, but, and you just go double GS and it's fine. Oh shit, Setsuko hit Vayne 3, fuck. But yeah, I got so baited. Oh shit, thank you for the Prime sub, Macabric. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, like I got so baited by someone saying Ging's name like Jing, but it is Ging. And like, I got super baited, and I started calling him Jing. And then on the main broadcast, I think Bebe. Man, Bebe is the best caster. Bebe just says stuff. Bebe gives no fucks. Like Bebe will just say the most random stuff on cast. He'll just like say someone's name completely wrong, and then they'll be like, yeah, that's like not even like what did he called Wasian Iverson something? He called him. What did he call? What would he W Asian version? He called him, which is not a pronunciation thing. It's just like not the letters that exist in his name. It's just so good. W Asian version. It was so good. Yeah, Pepe is always, and he just. Like he said something about it's like the copy pasta. He was like, oh, after this, you know, China is gonna be called East NA, and well, it's supposed to be Europe is East NA, right? EU standard for European United States. When Walker Texas Ranger rode his horse across the Atlantic Ocean, that's the meme. But oh look, we'll take those. Man, can we get a gen item? The answer is no. It's supposed to be like Atrox item here. Double Protector's Vow. I would have to, I mean, I would want to scout the lobby here and see if Redemption did anything, but we're just going Double Protector's Vow. Wait, there's actually a 4th? Did Ging yeah, Ging died last round. Okay, so Setsuko managed to make that game a 4th. I'm actually so surprised that game was a 4th, because he lost like every fight, it felt like, but whatever. Oh, look at this. And now, oh, okay, so I think, because I'm watching Solus's stream, I think Solus, like, woke up, like, started his stream kind of late as well, because it looks like he just watched that. Oh, no, this is just a different stream. Okay. He did a pretty big lead, yeah. It's kind of wild. Alright, but yeah, we get to watch the rest of this lobby. So Honglian, NCC, VCLF. Sometimes it's about losing less? Oh, yeah, I mean, if you can take a 4th, I will take a 4th. Especially in a tourney like this. I mean, you can't go 4th forever, but like in a lobby like this, apparently. I mean, I'm just so surprised that his board, but I mean, it's a prismatic lobby, so it makes some amount of sense, right? Like it's gonna be really hard to just consistently go top 2 every game unless you're Setsuko, you know? I didn't get to see how well Honglian did overall. Let me look at the spreadsheet. Only on 13th overall, 28 points. 1 point out of top 8. So, yeah, very, very close. Tomorrow is going to be so hype. I am so hyped to wake up. Man, I gotta, like, I'm legit going to do this stream. And then I'm going to go to sleep. Well, no, I'm going to do this stream. And then I'm going to do some coaching with a student. And then I'm literally going to go to sleep. Right after that, I'm gonna like pop some melatonins, and then we're just gonna try to wake up. I was watching Gremlin's Watch Party. They're losing it. Do you see this Mech Mordekaiser game? Oh, Annie TFT. You betray yourself as not a YouTube watcher. I have already uploaded a VOD review of the Mecha Mordekaiser game. I watched it live. I watched the rest of the games live, and then the second I finished watching all the games, I was like, I gotta go. This is the game that I have to VOD review. So I went back, got the VOD for that game, and put it out. Yo, thank you for the sub, Stormageddon. 10 months. My god, all these long subs are like crazy to think about. Oh, my bad. I do watch YouTube all the time. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm just teasing. They're roasting him that game. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of mistakes that game, but it was also such a Giga Chad line to just play for the Fast 9. Like he trolled some stuff that game, but like only Setsuko could put himself in such an incredible position and then like throw it multiple times, but still have such an insane spot that he wins anyway. Like, it's so nuts. Not a real sub fan, I can't. Wow. I mean, to be fair, most of his mistakes weren't too big, you know? Watching the game live was wild. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all... Man, wait. Liluo's spot in this game is not scary. Laser Core +1. Let's crank support augment. So, rocket grab. Oh my god. Mordekaiser 2, huge. Warwick with very solid items. I want to watch these games, but man, it started so early. And for what? I'll tell you what for. It's for China. It is for the viewership of almost every region except for NA, because China has a lot of people that like TFT, many more than North America does. So we better be catering to them. Come on. What time does tomorrow's game start? 4 a.m. Pacific time, which translates to what, 7 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 6 a.m. my time. I'm going to wake up for it, and we'll just watch all the games. Should be awesome. Replay's been smurfing. Yeah. Replay had an amazing day as well. I was watching some of her replay's POV, and it was just, man, it was so crazy. Actually, the lobby that had 3 NA players in it. And I was like, oh my god, like, NA's gonna, like, have to do some, like, team kills or something. Like, so they're gonna send some people 8th. In the first lobby, the 3 NA players went, like, 1, 2, 4. And then the second one, they went, like, 1, 4, 5 or something like that. And then, like, I forget what happened in the last one. I think the last one, like, Jukyu ended up going, like, 7th or something like that. But, like, my god. The level of play of NA, it's like actually all of NA doing well. Like, it's not even just Setsuko beasting, but like obviously he's beasting, but it's like also Replay, Jukyu very solid, and also Wei Iverson. So yeah, 1, 2, 4, yeah. Tempted to get up and join the watch party, but that's mighty early for me. Look, it's the weekend. It's even, oh, look at this. So this is Solus's pick'em, Setsuko, Honglian, Liluo. I had Setsuko, Liluo, Bintium as my top 3, right? I think so. Wow, Solus is really on the China Topium. What happened to that dish up guy? Did he low roll to not get into Worlds, or did he misplay? I didn't actually get to watch all of his games from Regional. He got eliminated day 2, right? He didn't make it a final day. I think some people were saying that he played like pretty he really wanted to play towards the whatchamacallit. Who's the guy? First cards. Oxforce Spellslingers game plan, but there's a really contested game plan in NA regionals. And so like that comp ended up doing like pretty poorly. Yo, thank you for the sub, lol. Taka. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so like he, I believe, angled pretty aggressively towards that comp, and it just ended up being super contested. Like he had a few games where he ended up like having a really solid, like I remember watching one of his games, and like he had an insane win streak. He like streaked the first like 2 stages or something, goes to cap out his board, and just rolls down and cannot find a Twisted Fate 2 for the life of him, and then just ends up bleeding out and goes like 6th or something. Like he had a really good early game, but the comp was just too contested. So I think he had like a maybe suboptimal meta read. But yeah, I mean there's also luck factors that, like, you know, it's possible even when you're contested for you to just high roll and hit, you know? So it's probably some mix of like maybe not the best meta read. And it's like, it's hard to know, right? Because it's based on what other people play. Like, if everyone else has a bad meta read, like everyone else could play a worse comp, but if you're playing the worst comp that other people are playing, like them being bad also makes you bad, if that makes any sense. So it's tough. I think Dish Soap's an absolute beast though. Like I like even after regionals, like Setsuko and Dish Soap, easy number 1, number 2 in North America. I don't think like I think Wei Iverson is 3rd, but like I think there's a decent size gap, and I think that's going to continue next set. Like this wasn't Dish Soap's time, but you know, like his time will absolutely come. He also won a game with a Wukong carry at the very end. Sag, oh, what a beast. I like he's a beast, man. Like he will absolutely continue to do well in North America. Thank you for the sub, Rivan. Rivan? Like Riven, but like Rivan, maybe? I'm doing my best here. Alright, let's skip ahead to the next game. Watch some more Setsy. Like I said, short stream, or I mean I didn't say it, but it's in the title. I can stream. I have coaching in an hour and 40 minutes. So I'll stream for another like hour and 15 minutes or something. And then I gotta go do coaching. Oh, okay. So I didn't get spoiled on this, but I saw a little bit into this game. So this is a Kale carry augment with only one Kale and like a potential like Renan slam maybe. Yo, thank you for the sub, Junifoy. Such a bad streamer. You got me. How's it going? And thank you for the. Is that a hype train, Poggers? Thanks for all the subs. I know it's been honestly, I should not stream more often. When you don't stream for a few days, everybody like gives you their subs. Oh shit, hit underground. Not bad. Solus, stop it. Stop this. Go back to Setsuko stream. My god. Your TFT student doesn't want to be streamed? I don't know. I didn't ask, but usually I don't stream them. I could maybe, but oh my god. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Junifoy. Thank you. I appreciate it. My god, well, that's our daily sub goal. Oh. Well, congrats to everyone who got gifted a sub. Fog. My god, we eating good. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay. What's so yeah, we have this underground opener with the Kale. Oh, this game's gonna be so hype. It's cause you bad. Alright, we take those. Look. Congrats to Bang on the gifted sub. Pog. But yeah. Oh my god. I'm hyped for tomorrow. And like I like my levels of hype are like it's becoming like I'm actually like too hyped. What game number is this? This must be game 2, because I came in the middle of game 2. I don't recognize this game. And game 3 I definitely saw. So I believe this is Setsuko's game 2. If someone watched all the games and remembers, then let me know. I saw 3, 4, 5, and 6. Watch Kade last game. Is ours VODs up? If they are, I'm down. I feel like a lot of people didn't post their VOD, so I kind of have to like go by like a second order VOD. Like I'm watching Solus's stream of Setsuko because Setsuko turned off his VODs. All right, Beast Setsuko playing for 5 loss here. He didn't have to this round, but I mean, you always got to go for it, right? Should be? Okay, I'll definitely check it out after this one. But yeah, like, oh my god, I'm so hyped for the rest of Worlds because it's so hype. And then, oh my god, what a shop. What a beast. I wish I had his audio, but I think Solus muted his stream. My god, natural 4 Kales. He's not going to build it because he wants to lose this fight for sure. Question is he interested in selling like the Yasuo as a main gold? Looks like no. He wants to hold all of this so that he can spike really hard. Because like, you know, normally when you see like a Lulu comp or something, but it's more like the early, like making 30 isn't as important as making like your first 10 or your first 20, you know? Robin Song streamed game 4, 5, 6 from Setsuko POV. Maybe we'll watch those as well. Like I said, and he's actually just gonna take the rod immediately and just get out of this underground because he needs to like actually get into a real board. So yeah, he just plays underground during this stage. Even gets a Reforger as well. Curious to see what he ends up reforging. He reforges. Wait, no, that wasn't Reforge. Okay, I was like, huh? Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't Reforge until you seal your items. He makes Locket here. I mean, I imagine Renan's is a strong item on Kale. The problem is I imagine you really want a Last Whisper, right? Wasn't so sure about playing Kale and wanted to keep streak? Yeah. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, if there's any chance that you lose your streak there, like you absolutely just don't upgrade Kale because like if you lose your streak, it's horrendous. He didn't actually hit, I think, any Kales in that roll down, so it's pretty unfortunate. Oh, also, someone asked this a while ago in the YouTube chat, and I don't think I responded. Thoughts on Jukyu? I think Jukyu had an amazing performance at Regionals. He's had, like, a performance. Ooh, what do we have to take here? Either prep or roll? I guess you can take First Aid. I mean, you're not taking Exiles after you just slam Locket. Rolls? Portable? Infinity Force? Or you can go Death's Defiance, I guess. But it's Infinity Force, right? You don't want Death's Defiance. Infinity Force like a beast. He's just gonna play the 5 Duelist for now. and make... Ooh. Wow, slams the Zephyr. Huh. But yeah, like Jukyu's had like kind of a rough start to the tourney, I think. I mean, he's still not in a horrible spot. What is he right now? He's 19th place, 25 points. He is 4 points out of top 8. So, I mean, Jukyu could easily turn it around tomorrow. I do think he's a very good player, though. I mean, like, if you saw his performance at NA Regionals, like, he cannot be, players that are bad do not have that good of a showing. Like, he absolutely dominated NA Regionals. On the other hand, though, it is just one tournament, right? And you can have, like, a breakout performance and still not be, like, I don't think Jukyu could have that kind of performance if he was a bad player, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's, like, the best player in North America, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think he wants to greed for Last Whisper. It's a little bit awkward to, like, try to fit Morgana onto this board, and also just, like, having him onto Kale makes sense. I think. I haven't played this Kale augment, like, much at all this set. Badge, my sub isn't showing. Oh, you might have to, like, click the little button. Like, sometimes, and he might even go Deathblade here? Not sure. Like, sometimes it says, like, you know, flex your sub, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, no, it's, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yes? Okay, I don't know. Okay, we're rolling here. One Kale is... Wait, he's still... Oh, no, he's the 3-cost duplicator. Yeah, okay. Nice, okay. And so now we get 6 duelist in. And so he wanted to read for Deathblade. Didn't want to same like GS or anything. Makes Deathblade here, and then he's going to figure out what he's going to do next. Hog. Some emotes from the hype train. That's what it's all about. Thanks for all the subs, everyone, and the gifted subs to Unify. I appreciate it a ton. But yeah, okay, so this is looking like it's gonna be a very sick game. We have the Kale 3, we have very solid items. We've got our 6 duelists in with all our upgraded duelists. The only problem is we're like pretty low HP. Trying to bait people with positioning. Didn't end up really working. I mean, he's just like randomly swapping around. But I mean, it's sort of tough. Especially at this level of play, to hit Zephyr every time. My god. That Kale did a ton of work. I feel like this Infinity Force is kind of insane. So chat knows it's an inside joke that I call him bad. I think he's great. Thank you for clarifying, Junify. I appreciate it. Okay, so from this point, I mean, you have to just push levels, right? You're not really close enough to anything to roll for it. And like the value of hitting a Vayne 3 is not too high when you already have Kale 3. Ooh, 5-cost duplicator. What the heck? Okay. Immediately reforges and hits bow. RFC Kale? I don't think so. Ooh, 2 TFs? He's rolling really deep here, actually. Finds the 1 Annie. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I think he just needed something to play. Like, he hits the TF, but he kind of needs now, like, something to play over the random, like, GP or... He ended up cutting, what, a different duelist? But, you know, like, the random, like, not great duelist, though... I'm surprised he, like, if he hits duelist +1, didn't he sell his other duelist now? Can he not play 8 duelists from this spot if he... I mean, the problem is he still would have to go 8. Yeah, it's kind of rough, actually. Like, do you even take duelist +1 here if you're offered it? Be curious to see if he got it, but he did not get offered it. Just take Sunfire. And boom, uses his... What was that? A duplicator? A TF? Okay, I don't care. I don't have to go back. Do you think his prep before says at the time thought he made the wrong decision? I don't know. It's a good question, right? It's a tough one to think about. Prep versus Forge there. I was curious actually what he was going to end up taking. I mean, the problem with prep is that you're going to hit Kale. I mean, it depends on how soon you're gonna hit Kale. I think at that point he had what, like 5 Kales. So you're not gonna hit Kale that soon. The other issue is like how much stuff you had already hit. Okay, it's 4-2. It's gonna be really hard, but I'm down to go back and look at the spot again. Because it is a really interesting question. Okay, so here's the spot. 5 Kales. We have 2 Fioras. I'm like, the main thing I'm also curious about is how many units we actually have to start here. So we already have Yasuo too, so like it's very, very tough to prep this Yasuo. And the rest of this stuff can kind of get prepped. Like, the other consideration is he's 52 HP here. Prep is gonna like tax your HP more, right? You're gonna be stronger later, but you lose a lot of HP for it. From this spot, I don't know. I was looking at prep. I'm also like more sensitive to rerolling here. Oh yeah, 6 kills with this. This is true. But yeah, like And what's his gold at in this situation? Was the best forge item? Yo, thank you for the resub, Vulgar Tooth. 13 months. Haven't been able to catch a stream in ages. What's good? Yo, how's it going, Vulgar Tooth? I'm doing well. Was the best forge item? You could have gotten Death's Defiance hook. I mean, I think it was Infinity Force, right? Infinity Force. Yeah, I mean, you need a Kale item there. I guess you could go like Black Cleaver or something. But yeah, I feel like Infinity Force might have been the best option because like he passes over Death's Defiance. We use 40 gold here. I think prep is fine in this situation. And then you prep everything. Like you can actually the problem is like you have to make your board weaker, right? Like you're gonna play Fiora here and then I guess play like Annie and then prep this stuff. So like I think he was maybe afraid of like dying is the reason he doesn't take prep here. Like I do think prep plays for a higher cap, and then you just like sack 2 rounds, get everything super prepped up. Would he have won this fight with prep? I mean, absolutely not. We'd have taken. He ends up losing this fight. This is a really good loss though. We would have taken a much worse loss here. It's a really good question, but like, you know, because he doesn't have prep, he's allowed to roll in a situation like this. Whereas like if he had taken prep, it's like way more awkward to roll because now you have this Neela 2 with only 2 prep stacks, and so like you want her, so you'd have to stack 1 more. So it's like more. I went way too far. It's more like playing for win out if you take prep, versus playing more consistently. But like also the reroll could have just been like straight up garbage. So yeah, like I probably would have taken prep in that spot, but it's also partially just because I don't like rerolling when I already have a pretty good setup. And you know the last augment's not going to be hero, right? So like having reroll for your last augment allows you better options. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have, but it's an interesting question, for sure. Wow, he actually nails this Zephyr here on this, what is that, an Ace Spat Sivir 3? What the fuck? Huh? Never before seen? He's like, the thing about prep is, I mean, like, I guess like Infinity Edge is like, or Infinity Force is like 1.5 items maybe, but like prep is like gonna be basically an entire item for Kale. So like, it's like 3.5 item Kale versus like 4 item Kale, basically. I guess you could maybe call prep closer to half an item as well. So you also get like half an item on all your other units. Like, prep's not a full item. This is Hyperbolic Time Chamber setup. Person just going the fastest 9 their life. Oh, it's Tech Summers. Oh, funny thing about Tech Summers, I don't know if anyone else was watching Replay's stream a few days ago when he was doing Worlds in houses, but there was a controversial moment in game where Replay was playing Infinitium and opted to take Featherweights instead of Jeweled Lotus, and Tech Summers was flaming him so hard in chat, being like, "Oh, dude, this guy." Like, why is he taking this augment? It's so bad. And then Replay ends up going like 8th that game or something like that, or like 6th from like a really, really good spot. It's like, there's almost beef, you know? Yeah, you can't really, I mean, you can't take like RFC TF there. So I guess we just take the Giant's Belt. Feels pretty bad though. I'm curious what the Giant's Belt's even for. But I mean, I guess you just want something that you can put on your front line. Ooh, good fight, good fight. But yeah, so if we see a Tech Summers replay lobby tomorrow, then I mean I'm sure there's no hard feelings either way, but we can see the rivalry. But yeah, oh my gosh, why you know Worlds? Okay, the stream answer is unlucky. I just low rolled all my games. The real answer is I'm just not a good enough player yet. And the super real answer is, man, this Setsuko guy plays TFT full time. This replay guy, didn't he say he quit his job and he's playing TFT right now because he has a non-compete clause, so he literally can't get another job in the industry for like a year or something, so he's playing TFT full time. Wajan Iverson isn't full time. And then I think Jukyu has a job as well. So half of our Worlds reps are full-time, and then if you look at the players at regionals, like Dish Soap is full-time, a decent number of them are full-time, but then like some of them aren't. So all I'm saying is, as a streamer on the side, it's kind of hard to be one of the best players in North America when I have to compete against Setsuko playing, you know, 20 hours a day. Like, it's just not legal. Answer is you bad. Oh, okay. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Junipoy. I should have seen that coming. Thank you, thank you. Another 5. My god. I appreciate it. I really do. Congrats to all the gifted. Oh, Celandine got a gifted sub. Loopy Sauce as well. Pog. Love how these TFT streamers that do this full time just don't stream for 3 months out of 12. What? Are you talking about anyone specifically? Is there a TFT streamer specifically who is grinding out a lot of Valorant right now, or are you like talking about no one like specifically? Like you're just talking about in general, right? These TFT streamers, like no streamer whose name is like related to it. Okay. I'm done. In general, yep. Did I have yep? Any yep? You know what? And because I mean, I don't have any my background music right now is like nothing, but if I actually have the background thing working, oh, I do have yep enabled, but it didn't pop up in the thing. What's up, Mal Boss? One Game World? What's up? I do have yep enabled. It just didn't appear in my the chat preview in the bottom left. Weird. Only I've heard whispers of this Milk guy who apparently took off the entire set. Well, apparently Milk is the heir to a CSGO skins fortune, so he doesn't have to work. So like, why would you stream a set you don't enjoy if you could legit just take all the time off and just like, you know, go travel and chill? Like, yeah, wouldn't you? First time seeing this game. Is it easy to learn but hard to master type of game? Absolutely. I would say it's like there's not too much tutorialization like in the game, so I think like watching YouTube videos or like watching streamers will help you learn a lot. But it is a very, very deep game. It's the best strategy game that I have ever played. And you know, I've played a lot of card games. Like if you like any kind of card game, especially like a drafting type card game, like drafting Magic the Gathering, you would love this game. So yeah. Wait, actually, how'd that happen? Okay, so apparently what I've heard, and this is basically just me watching Emily Wang's stream and her talking about it, apparently he made a bunch of money off CSGO skins and then put that money into some kind of investment, and Emily was like, I probably shouldn't say what it is, so I have to imagine it is some kind of speculative investment vehicle. Perhaps he got into Bitcoin or something early on and then cashed that out, and she said he is legit like set for life money-wise now, which is kind of wild to me. But you know, actually this Milk guy is like high rolling out of game, but whatever. And so that's why you see this guy not stream for like 4 months, and then he's just like, oh yeah, I can come back whenever, you know, it's all good. I play Skyweaver TCG? I haven't heard of that one. What? Plink? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Unless you're actually saying what, in which case, I don't know. What else is there to add? But to be fair, that's literally all secondhand information. I have no knowledge of it myself. Oh, that he comes back to 3K viewers? I mean, he's an enigma in the TFT scene. I mean, it's just like so many people have watched him before that I think like he's got a lot of like name recognition, and like, I mean, he was like, I don't know, I watched his little video that he put out, like his about him playing the game for the first few sets, and like I didn't really get into TFT too much until 5.5, so I didn't like know too much about Milk's history except for like seeing him pop off in 5.5 and like go to Worlds. But like, you know, man was a grinder prior to that, so makes sense. All right, this is a really cool game. There's Setsuko, third with Kale carry augment. He's really good. He's goated. Yeah, he's incredible. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the replay spot. Okay, so yeah, this is when I started watching the stream. Replay spot. This game was Cluttered Mind. This is really cool. The little like top 4 cam. Replay spot. This game is Cluttered Mind. Sure shot with 3 Infiniteam. Just going the fastest. I mean, it's not actually a very fast 9, but it's the richest 9 of his life. You know, he just gets to go level 9 here with 72 gold banked and like 1 off Sivir 3. Like his spot is pretty nice. So we can watch the rest of this game, and then I'll go try to watch that Kade game. I'll go try to pull up Kade's stuff. Kind of said there wasn't a DTI YDK Worlds preview like there was last year when they got all the guys from Japan and Europe. I know, right? I was thinking about that because I remember watching the previews for the one last Worlds, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And, they got like Anna on to talk about like China. Like there's yeah, that was so cool. But yeah, Sag, I agree. Sag, they didn't do it. Okay, I was debated. This Kade guy did not save his VODs. He streamed, but he didn't save his VODs. But now here's a possibility. I know Jose live viewed Worlds, and would one think that Jose would probably watch the Oceanic representative in Kade? One would think, right? Let's see, maybe Jose. Oh, any solo queue into Worlds Watch Party? Yes. And so I think it was the last game. I was super surprised to see how many Rammus there were. Like, the unit's good. 1 or 2 players, top 4 running at least Rammus. Oh, I think Rammus is a very, very solid unit. And yeah, I mean, you just fit him onto every board. I think he was underrated for a while in the set, and then, like, now he's, like, appropriately really rated, where most people are playing him. G. Vidigal is good. Excited to see him tomorrow. Pog, yeah, I don't know a ton about, I mean, it's hard to know about every single player. We got insight on players we don't know, and hype built up. This year I know nothing about any of them besides CN and EMEA. I mean, Impetuous Panda did some nice like write-ups on a lot of the regions. So if you want that, I think they're on his Twitter and he posted them to the competitive TFT subreddit. But that's something at least. Okay, are we watching this Kade guy? Yes, we are. Okay, so now we just have to find the last game. It's on my other mod. Okay, so now we're gonna swap over to Jose's VODs. And it looked like I'm not getting Hammer with Edge, so I will just use the regular VOD. Why are we watching in, like, this view, though? Like, let's be real. Is this a... No, this is round 3. We got a while to go. I was playing Rammus over Legendaries in the flex spots. I mean, Rammus 2 is better than, like, a 1-star Forgot a lot of the time, unless you really want to, like, farm the gold. Once you hit like 2-star legendary, don't play Rammus over that. Is this Kade again? Is this the final game? It seems like it is, because like this, unless I didn't watch the end of it. I assume it's this game. Let me know if I am incorrect, but I'm down to watch this game from Kade. Wait, it starts, because this is stage 6. Or is this is only 13 minutes. Is that the end of it? And now I'm seeing a recap because that's 52. Oh, no. Okay, this is the last game. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, and now we're at 2-3. Okay. So this is Kade's POV. Can you just, like, at least put it into the theater mode, Jose? Like, please. Man, this Jose follows so many people on Twitch. What the heck? Okay, well, we're watching it in super zoomed out mode. Not too much I can do about it. I mean, I guess I could, for your pleasure, I could do like this and zoom this in when he goes back. We'll see. That'll at least make it look better for you guys. And so hopefully we'll get to final lobby, stop the EU hate. Yeah, I mean, like Frodan said on broadcast. Oh, look at that. Look, now it looks beautiful for you guys. There's like not even that much cut off. Okay, perfect. There you go. It's still very zoomed out for me. Look, I could even make it a little bit better if I do. Boom. There we go. You know what first carousel prio was? I've seen a lot of people, go for sword recently. So yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Sword bow tier. I'm still like a bow tier lover. But I mean, I do think if you want to angle like really aggressively towards AD, then sword's quite solid. All 9 of Panda's 9 players to watch are not in top 8 in points. Look, it's all good. I mean, to be fair, I don't think like his top 9 players to watch were necessarily the players he expected to do the best. Like, he picked Jukyu over Setsuko because I feel like Jukyu is less known than Setsuko. I imagine, right? Like, there's no way you think. I mean, maybe some people do think that Jukyu is going to do better than Setsuko, but I feel like in general one would expect Setsuko to do better than Jukyu. Bintium is 8th. Dude, I'm high on the Bintium stonks, but that's after watching No Korea this year. But it's just based on prestige and doing well last year. So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
if if that investment ends up paying off for me. So this is the Kade game. I think, I mean, it has to be. It's an underground game. Everybody loves an underground game. Already have a 2-star Blitzcrank here. Already have I mean, random Lucian here, and then what? We're gonna hit Ezreal here, augment, and then we're gonna send it and have a crazy game. Maybe, I imagine. And the quality's probably a little bit lower for you guys because, I mean, it's literally I'm seeing this in like a much smaller window than you guys are seeing it, but I've zoomed in OBS. So, um, yeah, you're welcome, basically. Oh, no, it's 334. Interesting. And rolls deep for Bunny Mercenary and hits it. I mean, Bunny Mercenary's maybe reasonable from this spot. Continues this. Kind of, I mean, I guess you have to sell the Ez to move the rod over. Like, there's no way you're leaving this, yeah, or the death cap over. It's a little awkward, but okay. So we're gonna play underground with this bunny mercenary spot. Pretty interesting. Everybody slamming items with nothing bench for BIS. Yeah, I mean you got to. You have to at this level of play. Like if you just try to grade all your items, you are going to die so quickly in these lobbies. Like the players are too strong. It's actually just too hard to play the game because like every single fight people are playing their strongest boards if they're trying to win streak, which means like if you go into a random like diamond lobby or something like that, or even like a master tier lobby, and you don't sell your items, like you're chilling. Um, but like at this level of play, I mean, yeah, you have to slam. I've been like 900 LP, but what's the but? I mean, I think if you've been 900, then like you have definitely seen um like as you get higher in elo, right? You get more and more punished for leaving a bunch of items on bench, and like this is sort of like the culmination of all of that, right? Even lost streakers, if you're first or eighth. Yeah, I mean, like, I still think, I mean, you have to do it correctly, but like the difference between slamming an item on lost streak and not slamming an item on lost streak can be like a lot of HP. Uh, like if you slam an item that makes you kill an extra 1 or 2 units, even across like a couple of rounds, it's huge. End up leveling here, just because it's free, which makes sense. I mean, it's not free, but it's like basically free. Saving BIS surely. I mean, I do think like, I mean, you can run like a little bit of a like you can go in between. You can like hold the really important stuff and then not slam some of the other stuff. Man, wait, he's actually so rich here from the lost streak. And wait, he hasn't even got to make it rain yet. This is the fastest wait of his life. I don't know what this comment says. I'm gonna throw it into Google Translate, and we will see. Google Translate. Enter text. Translate from Chinese. Who has the highest score now? Oh, you already know. It is Setsuko, the beast from North America. Yes, Setsuko is first place in points at the end of day one. An absolute boss. Takes the Randuins here just because it's going to be a little bit awkward. Now we're going to roll at 7 to try to actually hit Misfortune 2. And just like, I mean, you still kind of need a board. Like, we had MF2. He actually gets an Ox Force as his front line. And he did all this rolling on creeps just so that he can like actually get his pivot in. Oh, he's thinking about I mean, really? We're gonna play mech from this spot? He was looking at the mech angle. It's so hard to try to play mech from here, though, right? Oh, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done here. Oh, he reforges the. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's maybe more reasonable. Ma'am, does he have another reforger? No. What if you reforge this and just hit like Best Defiance? I guess there's not too many. Ooh. Wait, Quick Draw Soul has really bad stats, I think. Oh my god. We're taking Windfall as well? This is the super... Okay, so... I mean, yeah, you have to hit MF3 to be able to play this game. If you don't hit MF3, you are going, like, 6th this game. That's just how it is. But he has a duplicator. He has a few MFs already. Yeah, you have to duplicate this Garen as well as the problem, though. The LP, I get the more volatile the game becomes, feels like. The LP, you get the better the players are, so good comps will be contested more often. More volatile the games become. I'm curious what you mean by that. By volatile. Like you feel like yeah. I'd love to hear more what you mean by volatile. Is oh, I guess like this chat. Oh, you guys can actually see chat, but Kade is talking in chat. I guess that's probably from like the previous game. Like surely he's not talking in chat. Um, during the games, unless I see one pop up. Less consistent performance on my part, I guess. Oh, I mean, the better players there are. Ooh, is that is he main protector's vow here? I mean, it can't really be blue buff. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the higher up you get, the harder it is to just like easily farm a really strong performance. Yet is protectors here. Okay, I mean, guarantees you're gonna get a cast out of the Garen early, and it's also just a very solid item on him, so it makes sense. Gonna keep rolling here. I mean, you just kind of need something to play, but I mean, what are you really looking to play here? Add Misfortune. There's nothing too insane that you can add on this board, right? Like a Fiddlesticks or something, I guess. I guess another MF2. Higher you get in strategy games, the more you get punished for misplays that risks. Yeah, I mean, I think that is a very good point. That like the higher you go in anything, the more you really do like feel your mistakes. Like if you're in a random bronze lobby, like you can make infinite mistakes. Though I mean, to be fair, we watched well, I didn't watch it on stream, but my VOD review today in that Setsuko game, you can you can still make a decent number of mistakes and still win a game on the world stage. So look, it's all good. Ended up also, I didn't see one because I was probably looking at chat. We made blue buff this game as MF. I mean, it's just a solid item. Save HP. Wow, he has 22 HP. This is the right Kade VOD, right? I'm not just gonna watch Kade go 8th and be like, oh yeah, interesting game. I mean, it's another MF, so maybe it is. We'll see. Nico Renekton. Nico the Renekton, then Mech Ash still goes first. Exactly. Think about our battlers, though, sometimes the correct play can lose you the game. Like statistically the correct play. Oh yeah, definitely. I do think like it's not that big of a deal. All right, so there's the MF2. Okay. I think I have an understanding of where this game's gonna go. Oh my god. Shroud plus Zephyr? Where can I see all Setsuko games? You can see some of them on Solus's stream. I think his Twitch is Solus TFT. Or maybe it's just Solus. But yeah, Solus's stream, and then Robin Songs as well streams some of his games. So go to Robin Songs Twitch channel or Solus's Twitch channels, and then just watch their VODs, and you can see them. But I mean, I think it only matters like as you get really really high on the ladder. Like the best players are still making a lot of mistakes per game. And like the worst play, like if you're in like master or like GM, um, like you're still making a ton of mistakes per game. So like I don't know, like it is true that like you can play a good game and just to like low roll in bot 4, but like I think for most people, like if they were just good, they would people say, "Oh, I can't climb because I'm unlucky or something." And I'm like, "Maybe you just got to like improve at the game." We are oh, someone pinged it. This canvas guy is a rat. We are 8 out of 9 misfortunes here. We will see. Oh my god. Oh, that's another loss. 16 HP. But wait, we're going to carousel here. Hey, he has it locked. MF1 carousel one time? Just play better forehead? Exactly. There's no MF? Huh? Takes the Syndra for the Zeeks and just for the most amount of gold, probably. But yeah, I mean, it's actually real. Wait, so you're... Oh my god. He actually rolls once and hits. Oh, very important. Yeah, to not make the shroud on the misfortune. Okay, so he actually hits misfortune 3. Yeah, I do. Oh, I watched this game from Setsugo's POV because he hit the misfortune. Wow, man, he was actually dead if he didn't hit this. That's so insane. This is the last possible round for him to hit. That is nuts. You're saying I'm hard stuck because I'm not good and not because I'm getting more talked in every game ever to exist. Yeah, I mean, it's like that kind of stuff just tilts me in any game. Like the people who play League and the people who are like, "Oh man, I would be so much higher ranked, but I just keep getting like these really bad teammates and stuff like that." Like I'm just like, bruh, bruh, come on. Let's be real. Maybe you should just be better, you know? Um, but yeah, like it's also just because like I am someone who, really tries to improve and like look at I mean, I think a very good way to improve at anything. He puts Ezreal in here to make his TG baby Ezreal parallel. Kind of hilarious. I mean, it's better than that random Garen probably, as long as this Garen can tank long enough. I mean, yeah, it's probably better. It's an interesting choice. Another Zeke's, my god. He already has the shred, so he doesn't really need the Morgana. I mean, there's so much better stuff you could play here, but you could also probably go 9. It's just your 8 HP. Man, I respect not rolling here. I would be so afraid and just want to roll in this position. This is the Zephyr, though, and his Kai'Sa gets eaten immediately. Yeah, so this is Setsuko's ward, but like, man, this Misfortune actually just... And the Zanya's is so good. The actual Reforge... Man, this game is insane. The Reforge into hitting Zanya's, which ends up actually being the perfect item on Misfortune. I guess you could also had like Mana Zane or something, but then your items would be a bit more awkward. Oh, this guy won off the forecast rolling 100 gold, and then he hits with one roll at Worlds. Look, some people are just like what we talked about. Some people are just better. You only remember the times you missed, not the times you hit. True. The expectation is that I'm gonna hit. So whenever I hit, I'm like, yeah, agreed. Good job, Mortdog. And then when I miss, I say, what the hell is this? This game blows. So top 4 here. Yeah, I definitely I remember how this game ends, but we'll watch the rest of it for stream because it is fun to watch a Misfortune 3 pop off. And hey, maybe someone can potentially come back. We'll see. I don't know. Don't want to spoil it for anyone who has not seen the rest of this game. I mean, look, my Misfortune gets shrouded here. Not really sure how she's dying. I guess with this giant fiddlesticks. Nope, he's dead immediately. Yeah. But like so many of these fights actually were losable with no Zanyas. I mean, I guess he would have had some other third item. So, if instead of Zanyas he has something insane, then whatever. And he actually denies Setsuko's Warwick here. Because Setsuko is a few off Warwick 3 here, but he actually takes the Renans, which is like a pretty bad item for him, just to deny the Warwick. Wow. 100% lose without Zanyas? Yeah, like, it's done so much work in so many of these fights. But hey, that's TFT, baby. Ends up hitting the yeah, I remember because Setsuko fake swapped this round to try to dodge the Zephyr, but it doesn't work. Because Setsuko, like, these fights are not that far off, right? Like, with perfect positioning, Setsuko can win this. The problem is Setsuko needs to not have his Mordekaiser get shrouded and not have something really important get Zephyred, and that's, like, pretty difficult. Now he's able to level here, get an Infiniteam, though it is a frontline portal, so it's probably not even worth playing. But he doesn't really have anything else to play. And I mean, I guess, no, it's 3 defender. Yeah, I mean, it's garbage. Windfall third as well, yeah. But I mean, if you can, like, that's what I called it earlier. Like, if he doesn't have his Fortune 3, this game was like a 6th. And like, he was about to go 6 until he hits that Misfortune 3. All right, so that's the first from Kade. My god. I mean, that's a fun game to watch for sure. What did Kade end up placing by the end of the day? 24 points, 20th place. So not bad. I'm too hyped. I'm too hyped. And oh, I didn't even finish talking about my levels of hype. Um, I think let's go watch main broadcast for the last few because I didn't actually watch main broadcast. I was watching all the NA players. Let's watch main broadcast because they have like a few different POVs we could watch for the rest of the games. But 'cause we have oh no, Madge. Oh no. I'll do this. But yeah, because we have Worlds, and then Worlds is over Sunday. Monday's a holiday, Pog. I have Monday off. Hope everybody out there gets Monday off. If not, sorry. But you know what sucks is like I don't even know what I'm gonna do on Monday because I'm just it's the meme of the guy. I don't know if that's actually from of the guy who's like sitting and just like waiting, and he's like sitting at the table with his hands, and he's like sitting like outside, and he's got his like hands behind his back or something. Like that's gonna be me because Tuesday, right, is the day that they are revealing Set 9. And then I don't know if it's actually going live on Wednesday or Thursday. because Milk tweeted a long time ago that it was going to go live on the 31st. But to be fair, Monday is a holiday, so it might go live on Thursday. So I don't know. How to reveal Stippelio? It's weird. Um, Pablo Escobar. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know what that is. But yeah, they're gonna have a stream. It's gonna be, I think it's 6 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday. Um, and I think, oh, I should probably change my display. This looks kind of awkward now. There you go. Um, but what they've done they've done a lot of different stuff in the past, and usually what happens in the past is the set gets leaked ahead of time, and then everyone has like kind of an idea. Last time it didn't get leaked, all there was a fake leak, so I think they've actually done a lot better at not having the set get leaked. But like last set, like for this for like set 7 point or 8.0, you guys see this floating little indicator for the hero augment over here? What the hell is that? It like walked up over there. But yeah, for set 8.0, they like slowly trickled out all the information. Like one day they spoiled like Gadgetines and then showed all the Gadgetine units, and then the next day they would show like Infiniteam. 3 hyperbolic time chambers and a time and a half. My pick'em's looking good. Yeah, this hyperbolic time chamber augment is not reasonable. It is quite solid. I mean, it's also just like, it's not like it matters if you're contested, right? All you need is your Lucian too. So yeah, it is quite wild. But yeah, like so yeah, in the past they've done like a little like drip feed of information, and always the day before PBE they will usually release all the information about the new set. So there'll be a big list, and it'll say, here's all the new units, here's all the new augments, here's all the new if there's like changes to items and stuff. So like that's how they usually do it. I imagine what they're gonna do on the stream on Tuesday is be like, we're excited to reveal you guys the new set, and they'll like be like, this set mechanic, our set mechanic this year is, we got all these regions and regional regions of lore of Runeterra, and they're reforged or something. And then I assume they'll like show off some units. They'll probably show off some like 5 costs. They'll show off some new augments and stuff. And then like, I can't imagine they'll show everything during the live stream. Maybe they'll show like a game of it. Maybe, I don't know. They've never done like a reveal live stream before, so I'm not actually sure how it's gonna go. But I do know like the day before PBE they're gonna release all the information. They always do that, and then we will see what happens. What was his spot? Oh, we already pivoted off. People. Oh, also known as blue buff as a debate. People just Shojin or stack with Hodge, etc., and switch off at 8 because it's harder to place a blue buff at 8. Okay, I'm a blue buff believer, honestly. Like, I feel like this blue buff item is not as bad as people say. Like, it's not optimal, right? Like, the only optimal carries for it are, like, Lulu and Sona. But it's completely fine on, like, Asol. It's completely fine on, Nico. What's his name? Bebe even said that it's fine on TF, which I don't really think is true, but maybe that's a Bebeism. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to tactics.tools and look at the stats on blue buff TF, but I don't think it's a very good item on TF. But I mean, you know, you're either gonna play from this, you're either gonna play like Spellslingers or Jhin usually. So like you can make a fine usage of a blue buff. I think. I think it's. I don't think it's bad. Adjusted placement TF, and then how far do I have to scroll to see blue buff? Pretty far. It says it's about as good on him as Bloodthirster is. It's a little better than Last Whisper. Okay, I don't think blue buff is yeah, I don't think you should take that Bebe advice. Let's be real. But I mean, just put it on your Nico, right? I'm pretty sure it's a lot more acceptable on Nico. Let me look at the stats on it on Nico. Item, adjusted place, 4.33. Yeah, so you get like a whole fifth of a placement better. About as good as, like, JG is 4.30. So about as good as like JG or Static Shiv on Nico. So yeah, that sounds much better. Dude, you're the best. Love your VOD reviews and personal games. Hit Diamond for the first time. You've helped me so much. Yo, congrats. Thank you. I'm happy that you enjoy the content. Oh my god, this guy got their Lucian Blitz grabbed. And maybe he wanted it. No, he didn't want it to get grabbed. Let's be real. Maybe it's such. I grinded Dota auto chess with him. Pog. Bebe-ism? I mean, there are many Bebe-isms. That's just how it is. Oh my god, what a good loss, though. That was so close. I mean, wait. Wait. Where's his board? Where's his board? He's Riven 2. Isn't he taking Recombobulator? He did. He recombobulated into Garen 2. Garen 2, Morgana 2, Misfortune? With Misfortune pair? Giga Chad gameplay. And of course, he took his, I mean, I didn't get to see it because they pivoted out of it, but they, like, he moved his Lucian off the board, of course, so that the Lucian doesn't get recombobulated, and then you just put Lucian back on the board. I mean, he also, like, having the Misfortune is so good, and then you have these Garens? What a sick setup! Oh my god. I mean, that's gonna stabilize his board so well. Oh. That's some Giga Chad. Man, Recombobulator, I think, might be, like, my favorite augment of all time. It's, like, so niche, and so, like, not broken, but, like, so fun. Beat him to Queen? Pog was his first sub, and he permaned me? Well, did you deserve it? Maybe you deserved it. I don't know. You sound kind of mad about it still. Rest in peace. But yeah, like, I don't know. All of that being said, I like blue buff with hyperbolic time chamber. Like, I would build it if I could. I'm always too scared to take it. I mean, it's only good in, like, niche scenarios, right? Like, if you're just playing a normal game of TFT and you don't like natural stuff, it's not very good. But, like, in that spot, they already had Riven 2-star. So that, I mean, it guarantees a 2-star 4 cost. I mean, imagine you take that and you hit, like, 2-star Twisted Fate in that spot. Like, my god. I mean, even 2-star Garen's really solid because it allows him to buy time. And, like, the 2-star Morgana was really good. He ends up getting an MF off Carousel because who takes this MF unit and suddenly is MF2? Wait, his spot is so good. He was flexing to chat after getting second, and I said his mistake. Oh no. Well, there, you know, there is a level of that you know, like sometimes it's a who asked situation, you know. Like sometimes people don't want to be backseated, and that's fine. But yeah, this recombobulator augment is too good. I mean, yeah, it's so fun. All right, it looks like we're gonna pivot around to some other players here because this is, you know, I think main broadcast, this main broadcast is actually doing a pretty good job. Like we stayed on Ging for a while, and now we're pivoting over to this 9 person who I don't even, they're a LATAM representative. I know nothing about this player, but I mean, looks like they're angling for a Warwick game, I would imagine. Though I mean, they don't have, maybe they're not. They took Blitzcrank augment, right? I guess that you can kind of play anything from this spot. Normally I see the Blitzcrank into Warwick angle. Is Blitzcrank, yeah, like, I mean, you'd want to play, and he's holding on to the laser core. I think he just never hit laser core, which is kind of hilarious. But I mean, whatever. These things happen. Ah, TFT. But yeah, like, oh my god. We get to watch Worlds for the next 2 days. There's one day where there's nothing. And then Tuesday, we get the announcement for the new set, which I'm so hyped for as well. I hope I can, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream the, like, live view the announcement or not. If I can't, I'll definitely try to, like, make a video about it or something. But yeah, we will see. And also depends, I don't know when I'm gonna be busy this week. I might be busy in the middle of the week, so I mean, I'll definitely be live like Thursday, Friday, playing the new set on PBE of next week. 3 admin, 3 brawler. No, what are you talking about? That's the strongest board, XDD. But yeah, like, oh my god. We had gold augments to finish it out here. Back to 9's board. He did end up making that pivot. Ooh, what? GVD Gal is playing Star Guardian +1 with a Rel carry augment. And like, I mean, these are Kaisa items, but we don't have a Kaisa. He rolled down Found Rel 3, which should stabilize him a bit. What is he at? He's 44 HP. He also has prep. So he's prepping this Kaisa. He just needed to hit Kaisa 2 on 6, and he did not. Now we're stuck carrying LeBlanc too. I mean, good flexibility, right, to actually play around this LeBlanc. I think a lot of players would be really tempted to just say, I was planning on playing on Kaisa, so I'm going to play Kaisa. But, like, you know, that flexibility is going to save him a ton of HP. This is a 4 underground. Oh, he's continuing the high. Wait, he's 55 HP. What heist was he on there? Oh, I can't go back. You're good. But yeah, like I didn't actually see what level of heist was he on there, and I don't think this broadcast has it, right? Yeah. But he's like pretty healthy. And I mean, he's a Bel'Veth that's gonna kill. Ooh, I mean, I was gonna say Bel'Veth's gonna kill a few units, but not apparently here. I think there was a 6-unit loss, so now he's down to 40. Probably 4th by the reward. So he's going one more. Oh, I mean, we gotta see this cash out from Dr. O. Man, I really like Underground. I am the world's worst Underground player, though. I hope they make Underground 2 next set, like something similar. Because I need to just suck it up and play Underground every chance I get. If it still exists, if something similar still exists next set. Because I mean, maybe I'm overreacting. I've played a few Undergrounds recently, Underground games, and a lot of them have been bot 4s. Because at the end of the set, so I see Underground and I'm like, I'm down. But it's the games have not gone that well. So hopefully I can learn to play it better. I need Yogurt to come back and teach me, because Yogurt was the Underground GOAT. But this man got a real job and then took this set off. So when Yogurt comes back for set 9, oh my god. Okay, so there's a Radiant Shroud. Is there a Tome in there as well? I mean, Radiant Shroud is quite solid. This is a good item. And then a bunch of components and a Tome, I think. Right? There was a Tome that he just didn't pick up. That was the thing at the bottom. Wait, did he place the Shroud in time? Oh god. Okay, he has really good, pretty solid TF items. It's kind of a bad loss, though. But at least he cashes out on 28 HP. So he can afford to take... I mean, that's his one loss that he can afford to take. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm a beast. Because Dr. O is playing in the World Champs, and he does what I do, and doesn't have a perfect pivot and takes a bunch of damage. So, you know what? It's all good. Oh, Ornn item. It was an Ornn item, Anvil. But he gets his Zanya's, but now he can't put it on his TF. Ooh. He didn't pick it up in time. Oh, no. I mean, I guess you can put Zanya's onto this, like, Janna. And he's making Q-Cone plus... He already has Redemption. It's gotta be Zephyr. You guys have Warmogs there? Let's be real. There's just no way it's Warmogs on an Annie one. Oh, he plays... Okay, so he's just using it to itemize Viego. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure my most 8th this set, Underground plus Salvage. Oh, yeah, I mean, that sounds like a recipe for 8th. I get so dizzy with all my items explode, I'm trying to pivot. Yeah, it's too hard. I am a Salvage bin hater, literally just from any spot, because I know I will get dizzy. So we're back on with G Vidigal. He ends up getting to the Kaisa, but it's just Kaisa 2. He's got 5 Kaisas, and he's level 7-0 gold. So it feels like he's just stuck playing for like a 5th this game. Like, no Kaisa 3, no top 4 with this comp. Especially when you're like this low. This, like, you know, if he was like 20 or 30 more HP higher, maybe he could bleed out into a 4th, but like he can die next turn easily. I mean, he hit the Rel 3, but you know, at what cost? But I mean, it's one of those spots where he just committed and didn't hit, I think, you know? Like, it's just what happens at the end of the day. All right. Oh, and we got Shikame Madoka in this lobby as well. I didn't even realize. Actually stomping that Jin board. Pretty sick. I like that view, but it is kind of overwhelming, right? When you have people on both sides. I'm just like, what? Wait, who's going on? What's going on? Who's here? Who's where? Last carousel here for probably most of this lobby. A lot of people gonna die soon. Man, Ging has so Ging ended up transitioning into a mech misfortune board, and it's also a 4 ace board with an Asol and a Morgana. He went 9. He was able to go 9 off that extra econ of just hitting everything and then hyperbolic. What a beast! Wow. When they do clock face for augment picks, I can't even focus on one. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Especially when like I wanted to... Oh, Ging died! Ging went 7th? Oh my god. Wait, he actually went 7th with that board? I kind of want to go back. Who did he even lose to? What was his board really like not insane? It was level 9, MF2 with like insane in slot, Janna 2 with Windy, Asol 2, Morgana too. The biggest issue is he doesn't have 3 items on his Garen, and he doesn't even get a 3rd item here. Like, he has to take Titans. Yeah, I mean, these Garen items are really, really rough. Ugh, that's tough. And also, like, I mean, he has a random Fiddlesticks as frontline. I guess that's something. And so he ends up fighting this board with Riven 3 Vayne 2 and losing to it? Wow. He actually loses this fight. Oh, it was so close. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. They should just put it on the guy they know will scout. The person who scouts will show the board. It's true, but like some people will do like the flicker scouting thing. They'll like look at a board and then flicker back to their board and then like do that 10 times. And like that is unwatchable from a you know, a spectator viewpoint. This was skillfulism without even hitting Vayne 3. I can't believe this board won. It's just a Garen item stiff for sure. And like the Redemption, I mean Redemption and Titans were just like, it was basically a 1-item Garen, right? Like Redemption and Titans didn't do anything in that last fight. It feels so bad. Like I feel like if he just ends up with 1 more defensive item, he can easily like top 2 that game with how his board's capping out. But I mean that's TFT, right? Like very, very small things can actually make insanely big differences. So that's how it is. That's how it is. This is actually a pretty fun lobby. I didn't end up actually watching this lobby, but it's actually very fun. Like there's a lot of stuff that happened this. I mean, just seeing the Recon Bob was enough for me, honestly. Even though he ended up going like 7th, it's so sad. You want to see the Recombobulator hero go like first, because like, I mean, if you're gonna take that, you should be rewarded. Oh, this Vidigal ended up hitting Kai'Sa 3. Wow. So not a lot of luck early on into the game. But then they somehow went from having like 5 Kaisas to hitting Kai'Sa 3, and they only had like 10 gold start of stage 5. So they must have hit like a clump of Kaisas or something. But now they're actually playing for top 2. Wow. That's actually nuts. I mean, it is an okay comp if you can hit everything. Oh, Enzo just got up. Yeah, Enzo was dead as hell. Oh, man. Is fighting against this Dr. O board with the big cash. So, and Dr. O went down to, oh no, he started win streaking from 13. So now we get to see the Clash of the Titans. I'd love to see Dr. O's board again. Looks like he just ended up cashing out and then pivoting into like a pretty straightforward Spellslinger's board. JG double Q cone Janna. And then yeah, all these items they were on Viego, but now he's gonna move the Zanyas over to Nico, probably. It's what it looked like. Yeah. So that he can just have the most value of this Nico. I mean, especially with the Windy Janna, just letting Nico live forever is really, really nice. Also, just versus this Misfortune ultimate, just giving Nico a 2nd life feels amazing. Oh, Dr. O, can he go? No, he goes down to 2. There's actually 1 more fight. Wow. The Spellslinger +1, but can he even do anything with it? He ends up just taking GS. I mean, he's for Spellslinger right now. I mean, he'd have to cut something. Yeah, kind of tough. Is he playing anything? Wait, he's level 9. Yeah. He's just playing Echo plus Syndra for Spellslinger. So yeah, I mean, you don't really want to cut one of either Echo or Syndra there. So makes sense. We're gonna see the final fight here. Big John ult. My God, delete half the team, and also the TF. Really nice position to put the TF in the corner here. I think this is really, really crucial versus a lot of AOE. So like now the TF has gotten to dodge absolutely everything, and it's a dub for Dr. O. What a cool game. There's so much stuff that happened that game. Like, it's actually nuts. That was a nice one though. Man, gotta go in 40 minutes. Let's do one more game on main broadcast, and then I'll hop off. Vidigal did 222-777. That's consistency, baby. That's what we like to see. That is what it's all about. Is it not crazy though? By the way, like I realized the other day when I was looking back at my pick'em from last year's Worlds that I accurately predicted the Worlds winner last year. So what if Setsuko wins this year's Worlds and I'm 2 for 2 predicting the world champion in TFT, no less? A game where everyone's like, oh, there's so much variance, you can't even tell who's gonna win. I'm probably jinxing him and I'm getting ahead of myself, but how crazy would it be is all I'm saying. Not saying that it's gonna happen, but like, wouldn't it be wild if it did happen, you know? Wouldn't it be wild? But also, yeah, I'm kind of a beast. Predicted Worlds winner last year, which I completely forgot about. I should have included that in my predictions video. Namzi has like 10 one-cost pairs. Like he could hit like Lulu augment there. He could hit, I mean, even just like a Blitzcrank augment there. Ends up hitting Lucian carry augment and making Lucian too. And he did have a tier already. How many Lucian augments? 1, 2. I think, did I? I think I had the audio for this. No, actually I didn't, because there's only 2. I remember one game there were 3 Lucian augments. Ooh, John is playing Ash reroll. Okay, he's got 2 Ashes. Doesn't have much of anything, right? Wait, can I see a spot? Like, let's look at this spot. He has 2 okay, he hit Laser Core with this Huon shop. His items weren't even. I mean, I guess his items are fine. Gloveless Cloak. But yeah, that's kind of an odd spot. Kale is taking it home. You do so much VOD review and stuff, even over tourney, so I'm not surprised you have good insight into it. Yeah, you know, just a little bit. I mean, it is kind of wild that, like, I look at a tournament like this, and, you know, like, a decent number of these players I've seen play already. You obviously can't do, like, everyone. You know, it's 32 players from, like, all these different regions, and it's not my full-time job. But, yeah, it is wild when I think about, like, you know, just the random fact that, like, I just one-off did a few VOD reviews of Jazz Latte earlier this year, because, like, I saw him popping off on the ladder, and then boom, he's just at Worlds. Like, these players need the Sub-Zero Arc buff, where I VOD review them, and then, like, inexplicably, so many of the players that I VOD review, I mean, maybe very explicably, now that I think about it, maybe it's very explicable that I VOD review players who are good, and good players end up at Worlds. So, yeah, maybe there's a correlation there, maybe even a causation. This is a bigger, better Buckler game from SVM, YBY. Is it a 1? Is it an I? I have no clue how to even, like, is there a pronunciation of that? Let's be real. Yeah, like, you know, maybe it's like a language barrier thing. You curse Wame? This is true. Wame and Shunga. Maybe, I mean, that was, oh my god, wait, that was a Twisted Fate. I don't know who got a Twisted Fate there and if they can use it, but an early Twisted Fate is oftentimes very good. Do I see Twisted, do you guys see Omnamzi's playing Twisted Fate? Oh, that was Omnamzi. Wait, we were on board with Omnamzi earlier. What was he playing? He's Hyperbolic Time Chamber? Oh my god, wait, he's Hyperbolic Time Chamber and early hit it, the TF? But yeah, maybe it's for the best that I curse like Wame and Shunga, you know? Like, they're not at Worlds, and look at this, NA's popping off, you know? I do, like, it was so weird to me. Like, when, like, Shunga, I think, when I watched him in set 7, he was consistently just blowing my mind. Like, I would watch Shunga and be like, he looks like the best player in the world with how he plays the game. Like, he is taking all these crazy lines, making all these little optimizations that I didn't even think about, but that are, like, obviously, you know, like, after he does them, I'm like, duh, why wouldn't you do that? But, like, it's so, like, I would never think to do that. But, like, I watched him this year, you know, we watched him at China Regionals, and this man played LeBlanc carry every game, and then just, like, farmed bot 4s on LeBlanc 3, and I'm like, Jungo, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, it's, I don't know, it just, for some reason, it feels like this year, and I mean, you know, I'm gonna get ahead of myself and say, like, this year isn't China's year, and then, like, Flancy's just gonna, like, win it all anyway. But, like, China definitely seems weaker. I will say, here, this is the least jinxy way I can say it. China seems, like, if there were a year where, like, NA or another region could win it, I feel like it would be this year, based on, like, all the TFT that I've watched since, like, set 5. I guess I didn't, did I watch 5 Worlds? Yeah, I mean, I watched a little bit, but I wasn't really, like, I didn't know much back then. But, like, definitely since I've watched, like, set 6, set 7, and, like, I've become a more informed content creator and opinion haver, like, for many of the previous years, like, it's looked like, oh, it is just fucked. Like, China is too good. And this year, like, they actually look beatable. So, we will see. We will see. I mean, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock now, and it's at 6 a.m. So in, at 9 hours? I wish I could go to sleep earlier. Yeah, in 9 hours, we are getting More worlds? So in 9 hours, we're gonna see who's gonna make it to the top 8? I need to take some melatonin gummies so I can fall asleep, man. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. No way, so just doomed all NA players' games from here on out. You might be right. You might be right. I hope not, but it's possible. It's all good. I don't believe in that shit. That stuff is fake as hell. Like, there's nothing. It doesn't exist. Like, either it was already gonna, like, either it's fate and it was already gonna happen, or like who cares if I say something's gonna happen? Unless like Setsuko's watching my stream right now, and then he gets overconfident, and then like, I'm pretty sure Setsuko said he had like 3 hours of sleep, and he just smurfed on the, like, imagine if Setsuko gets a good night's sleep. He'll probably play worse, honestly, if he gets a good night of sleep, because he'll like not be used to being delirious. 7 a.m. Central? It's 6 a.m. Central, 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern is when it starts. And I think they did like a 20-minute like pre-show or something. Like, I feel like it didn't start right at 6 a.m. But who knows? That guy they keep showing looks a little like Bjergsen. He looks like, I don't know what region he's from, but he looks like Bjergsen, except slightly different. And the immediately sidesteps to avoid all blame. I mean, I have no blame. It's not real. It said 7 a.m. EST on Twitter, but it started at 8 a.m. Oh, okay, so they do like an hour pre-show? I didn't think they did like an hour pre-show. Really? I mean, fuck it. I'm still waking up at 6 a.m. regardless, because I'll still need to like just hang out with chat for a little bit, you know? I just played 6 Heart Rift? Yo, that sounds sick, Genoboy. There's so many, man, like, I mean, and it shows in how many games I played this set. I don't know what happened this set. The pre-show started at 7:30? Oh, fuck, really? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and see. Because if I can sleep for another half hour... Wait, 7 a.m., but it started at 8. Or if I can sleep for another, like, almost full hour, I probably should. Actually, I don't know. Who cares about sleep? We'll watch the pre-show. It'll be fun. Have Rodan and Bebe jumping around, doing hijinks. Wait. Michael has Hyperbolic Time Chamber? Oh my god. Hyperbolic Time Chamber Manazane? It's 3-6. He's almost level 8, man. There's no way. That's actually, and he's 6th streaked? I mean, isn't it just like pack your bags and leave? Like, we don't need to play the rest of this game out? That's so insane. With Riftwalker, I'm gonna just play 4 for Bigger Zack. I've seen people cut Pike, slam Riftwalker emblem on Alistar, use Alistar to gain Aegis, and then Alistar also fits in really easily, obviously, as like an Ox Force plus a mascot. That's what I've seen some people do. I'm sure there's other things that you can do. Beyond here, 31 HP with this Ash 3. QSS, IE. Wait, man, Johnspot looks kind of... I mean, at least he has the Ash 3, and he has Last Stand as well. But QSS, I mean, QSS can be fine, but IE is very suboptimal on Ash. Because her spell, it's just a buff. It doesn't crit, you know? So that's kind of rough. But I mean, you know, sometimes you have to make it, I guess. VCLF. I'm really curious. I want to see Michael's spot more, just because his spot is so insane. He took Exiles. I mean, he's level 8. I'm pretty sure... Wait. Okay. Am I crazy? Did it say level 8, 24 out of... Maybe that was level 7. No, I'm pretty sure he was level 8, 24 out of the next level. You lose like 700 HP, right, for dropping a unit? Okay, so you lose like... I mean, I think that's fine, right, to like play a real unit. I mean, as long as you have something better to play. This guy looks like, to me, the top left guy, does he not look like Bjergsen a little bit? Like Brazilian Bjergsen? What's the ping situation for these international competitions? I have no clue. I mean, surely someone's getting shafted ping-wise, right? Like, surely somebody's playing with 150 ping. Maybe they try to equalize it. I've heard for some tournaments they try to like maybe like everyone has like 100 ping or something like that. BR players are playing around 120. Interesting. But yeah, like, I mean, you got to put the server somewhere. I guess they could put it... I mean, they could put it in like the center of the earth, and then it would just like travel out to everyone by the same distance. They should try that. Maybe they'll do that for set 9, is servers in the center of the Earth. And then you could, like, power it with the Earth's core. And so then you would be, like, you could just have it running 24/7. They could play in-houses on it. Someone's about to... No one's gonna die, actually. Put it on the moon? I don't know. That's kind of far away, isn't it? Isn't the moon... Okay, maybe I shouldn't fucking talk about what I was gonna say. Isn't the moon really far away? But, like, it is. Like, it's more far away than you think. Or is it less far? No, it's more far away. Like, conceptualizing how far away the moon is like it's really far away. You know? Like, actually. Man, this cash out was really solid. He just doesn't really have a board yet. Which game is this? 4? I think it's game 5. Oh, you guys can't see it because of this little thing. Because of my sub goal. But yeah, it's game 5 on day 1, obviously. The moon is about 2 away. Between 2 to 3. You guys. But yeah, I am curious about what the ping situation looks like. Like, I would hope that it's like similar for like I'm down for everyone to just be like, if that person in chat said Brazil's 120 ping, I'm down for just everyone to be 120 ping. But I don't know if that's accurate or if they're, you know, like hosting it in China and like, you know, everyone in China has like 10 ping. I mean, like, it's TFT, so it doesn't really matter too much. Man, there's so much underground this game. Is that a Radiant Warmogs? That's sick. Wait, and this guy's 35 HP with the cash out. Feels OCE, man. To get 120 ping, you gotta be in Australia. What, to NA? Or to China? Okay, I don't know. Oh, we gotta roll, man. We gotta get to our board. We gotta figure out what we're duping here. Like, we need to find... Oh, your bench is full. Oh, okay. You got the Warmogs. He's still... I mean, he's 35 at least. 120 ping, Think Fast must be really bad and make it not pickable. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Setsuko took Think Fast. And did fine with it. But that is a good point. Huh. I wonder who... Because Setsuko looked like it wasn't really an issue. Moon is right there. I can see it. I can't see the current server, so it must be far. Genius. Does ping work in Worlds? We're talking about it, but I like, to be honest, I don't know. Like, I'm not in Worlds. Go ask Setsuko and ask him what his ping is. Someone in chat said VR was like 120 ping. Which I don't know. Like, I don't know. We could go back to the Setsuko VOD. And I mean, it's possible maybe you can see people's pings if you go and look at their personal streams, because like some people have the little like thing in the top right. But I'm not sure. But yeah, we will I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Maybe we can figure it out tomorrow. Yo, look at this this Warwick setup. Wait. This is Riven 3 before Warwick 2. Huh. Odd. And now he's selling so that he can move the Titans over to Riven. Ooh, that feels so bad. This is also Archangel's Riven, which is, I would say, not VIS. I mean, there's an idea there. Oh, Bintium's gonna kill Xian. Xian... Oh, wait, no. Xian's, this is just his last stand getting procced. Okay, so Namzi and ECLF go down. Okay, so Xian gets last stand procced here. Yeah, I'm down to watch him until he dies. Because, I mean, it's last stand. You gotta watch it a little bit, right? Ended up being a JG. Does he have a Mordekaiser? He does, right? Because he didn't have laser +1 anywhere. So yeah, he has Mordekaiser. Pretty solid items. Rolling really deep to hit like anything, but not really much materializing. I mean, he's one of Morgana 3 here. Oh, JG the Morg? I'm pretty sure I would never do this. I don't know, Morgana 3 is so... I mean, it's not fake, but it's kind of fake. And you could just be playing like a Fiddlesticks. Or like having the opportunity to hold... Because like the problem is, what do you do when you hit this Morgana 3? Oh, okay. He sells a Morgana. Okay, all good. I mean, like, second Morgana 2 might be better. I mean, you also have Static Shiv, which is kind of nice, so that at least their casts are staggered. Because if you have both of them with no mana item, then they're going to cast at the same time, and if they're in a similar spot, they're going to hit the same target, and it's going to be wasted. But, I mean, at least they have... At least there's attack speed on one of them, so it's not exactly the same But still, I don't know. I mean, Morgana 2 there over Fiddle 1 when you already have a Morgana. I'd probably just play the Fiddle. He ends up going out in 5th. Also, like, if you sell the Morgana, you can roll more. It's a like he tied so much gold up in those Morganas. Kind of wild. Rough game for Xian. I didn't know what his slam setup was, but I mean his items ended up being really suboptimal. And they're slightly suboptimal setup item wise. I mean, with the IE stuck on this Lulu here, but at least I don't know. I feel like IE is actually more acceptable on Lulu than IE is on an Ashe. Maybe that's crazy, but at least you know you get the ability to make Lulu spell crit, which is really big. Also, Archangel's Lulu is just kind of awkward, but the nice thing is the triple item Poppy with 3 really solid items. And he has... I didn't know if he already had 5 Gadgettine there. I was looking at items. But I mean, 5 Gadgettine is really, really nice for this board, of course. Big spikes for your Poppy and your Lulu. Let's see how far he can go with this board. Yeah, and he's got this Nunu in with, like, some items. Actually doing some work. Dobbs down, so we have our top 3. Michael. Oh, we did... Like, I was saying earlier, like, is this not Michael's game to just, like, surely he should go first? Especially because it looks like this lobby is not even that strong. Like, Poppy Lulu reroll with, like, meh items. Yeah, Michael gets to have, the Cinder 2 with 3 items. With the, oh, he got to put the Mana Zane on Cinder. Blue buff Mana Zane Shojin Cinder. My god. He's just throwing in the entire bench. That's insane. And all he has to really beat is this Spellslinger's board with like a TG Nico. At least the Nico rolled really good items this round. But I mean, there's no way. Michael's board is way too capped, and he's just level 9 rolling for better stuff. He's literally, he can throw in a Nunu too. Like, there's no shot. Even, and the Renegade's fed onto the Mordekaiser. Like, I mean, Michael's setup was just so insane this game. Getting that early Mana Zane. It was a pretty close fight though. The Echo getting onto the TF is really annoying. He might lose this one. 39 HP. I have full faith that he'll win this game, but I mean, positioning could swing some stuff. The mascot spat? He just spat as well? Oh, Michael yoinks it? Oh my god. Oh no. I mean, he just wants to roll for better stuff on his bench. I mean, he's... Like, who cares about... Yeah, exactly. Like, who cares about having these, like, garbage units to throw? Like, throwing in this Viego one feels so bad. I know you have a... Wait, no, he had Viego too. Okay, I don't know why he had Viego 1 on his bench then. Because, like, you want to have the highest chance of throwing in this humongous Fiddle too. Boom, there it is in the middle of the board. We'll see if this fight goes similarly to the last one. Getting in the Fiddle too early was really good. And yeah, it's not even close. Yo, what's up, Garchomp? How's it going? How's it going? Yo, Garchomp, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow for Worlds. You wanna watch party? Fog? I think, I remember Turbo Turtle. Wait, that's not his name anymore. Joseph Bookmark said that he was going to be watch partying, and I don't think he was streaming. So, I don't know. What time is Worlds tomorrow? It is 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Pacific time. I'll see. Sounds good. Sounds good. 4 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Eastern time. Maybe watching with friends. IDK. All good. All good either way. It's way too early, that's what it is. I mean, if you're not NA, it's not bad, right? It's actually, like, completely fine if you're not NA, but, like, if you're NA, it's kind of rip. Okay. NA is king. I mean, that is true. That is very true. Okay. I'm gonna hop off, because I gotta go do some coaching. Thanks everybody who watched. 8 a.m. here? Wait, what? Oh, it's 8 a.m. for you right now. So you must be, like, you, I guess? I'm Eastern, NA, and normally start work at 4 a.m., so I get to sleep in for it. Wow. That's... What a statement, honestly. All right, I'm hop off. I will, like I said, be live for Worlds tomorrow. We're going to be waking up for it, and we will be streaming it. So if anybody wants to watch with me, then I'll be here. So yeah. 4 a.m. sleeping in ICANN. Thanks everybody for tuning in the stream. Thanks again for all the gifted subs and all the regular subs, everybody. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm so hyped. I am going to go do my coaching and then go to sleep immediately after so I can actually try to get some sleep in. And I'll try to figure out what the actual time is because someone said it wasn't exactly it. I need to go, like, okay, I'll do a little bit of cyber sleuthing right before I go offline, even though that's going to kill my average concurrent viewers because, okay, I'm just going to do this off stream because no one wants me to watch and figure out, okay, no, but you guys actually might care what the actual time is. So maybe people do care. No, I doubt they care. Honestly, I doubt they care, but I'll just do it real quick. Because they started streaming. Actually, I don't think I can see when they started streaming. But they started, and then there was a 21-minute timer. They waited 21 minutes. And then how long was pre-show? Like, when did they start? There was like an hour, a half an hour long pre-show. Okay. So yeah, I think they started games at 5 Pacific. 5 Pacific. Okay. So yeah, there's a half hour pre-show. So I can actually sleep in a little bit. So it's really starting at 7 my time. It's lit. Okay. So I'll probably wake up. I'll probably still wake up a little after 6 so I can like get the stream set up, and I'll go live at like 6:30 my time, which is like 4:30 Pacific, I think. I don't know. I'll be live when they're gonna play some games. Start stream somewhere around 7:20 or 7:30 Eastern. Okay, cool. All right, thanks for everybody who watched the stream. I'll catch you guys for Worlds. Rage for NA. I mean, honestly, they don't even need it. Let's be real. Let's be real. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks everybody for